The Joe Rogan Experience.
So what did Fatty? I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt this part, but I need to know. Like, we should clarify. Like, why? What did Fatty do?
He was accused of raping and murdering a woman. He didn't do it.
Murdering.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a bottle broke inside of her?
Yeah,
or
that was the
crazy?
fake thing.
That was fake?
I forgot I read this like years ago, but it's what was it, Jamie?
So how did she get murdered?
It was a frame up. I don't know. I don't know who framed him, but someone framed him up.
What was the reason for?
I don't remember because I read this years ago. But it's but he is innocent and he was exonerated. But if we could find it, that'd be awesome.
I'm reading an article about it right now. It's hard to find the actual
answer.
But
he was a dude who his dad fucked him up because his dad walked out on the family and like I think the mother was like mental, but he was supposed to be raised by his father, so his dad owned a hotel, and they would like take a train to the hotel. This is where your dad is. So his dad hears that he's fucking coming, and he sold the hotel and disappeared. So then he just shows up and is like a fat kid, like 13. He's like, "What do I do?" And they're like, "We can give you a job here." So he started working at the hotel at like 13.
Oh my God.
And then he finds out he's good by joining the talent show, and they're like, "This guy's got an incredible voice." And then he was being silly and funny. They're like, this guy's like kind of a genius. He starts becoming like an incredible touring performer. And of course the dad wants back in.
Oh God.
Of course. Oh. Classic. But it's like, but yeah, I remember being like, his wife, who he was divorced from, was like, he's fucking innocent. That like they divorced on like not amazing terms, and she's like, he didn't do shit.
So what did they frame him for? Was he becoming too big of a star? Or
I don't know.
I was trying to read through this. It's explaining the entire story in the Smithsonian article about it, and it's long.
I'm sorry for bringing this up if I don't fully have a grasp on this, but
no, it's okay.
A brief.
That happens every day in my life. Okay.
There's a party.
Where should we start here?
Just right up here.
Okay. According to Arbuckle, Fishbach arranged everything from the rooms to the guests to the liquor, despite prohibition. And on Labor Day, September 5th, 1921, Arbuckle awoke to find that he had many uninvited guests. He was still walking around in his pajamas, bathrobe, and slippers when he saw Delmont and Rapp and expressed concern that their reputations might alert police to the gin party. In Los Angeles, Delmont was known as a madam and blackmailer. Rapp had made something of a name for herself as a model, clothing designer, aspiring actress, and party girl. Oh, just a regular L.A. under 30 woman. But the food and booze were flowing by then. The music was playing, and Arbuckle was soon no longer focused on his exhausting work schedule, the burns on his backside, or just who all the guests were. What happened in the ensuing hours would play out on the front pages of William Randolph Hearst. There you go again, that motherfucker. National chain of newspapers in lurid headlines before Arbuckle had a chance to tell his side of the story. Virginia Rapp was 25 years old when she arrived at the St. Francis Hospital in San Francisco for a Labor Day weekend party. Hotel, excuse me, did I say hospital? St. Francis Hotel in San Francisco for a Labor Day weekend party. Maud Delmont soon painted a sinister portrait of the happy-go-lucky, portly prince of silent film. This is what she told police. After Arbuckle and Rob had a few drinks together, he pulled her actress into an adjoining room saying, "I've waited for you 5 years, and now I've got you." After a half hour or so, Delmont heard Rapp screaming, so she knocked on and then kicked at the locked door. After a delay, Arbuckle came to the door in his pajamas, wearing Rapp's hat, cocked at an angle and smiling his foolish screen smile. Behind him, Rapp was sprawled on the bed, moaning. Arbuckle did it, the actress said, according to Delmont. Rapp was taken to another room. A doctor was summoned, and he attended to her. He stated, "This might take forever for me to read this whole thing."
This was it. She died. That's why I was leaving it there. She died.
She died September 9th of a ruptured bladder. So what actually happened, though?
I don't know.
Then I went to the newspapers, and then he turned himself in.
Right.
And that's where I was like, I think we're just getting way too long.
Right, but what was the actual story?
Charged with manslaughter. That's why I don't know.
So he's charged with manslaughter.
We have Roscoe Arbuckle in a hole here trying to get some. I think they were trying to blackmail him.
We have, okay, hold on a second. There's the matter of the telegrams that she sent to attorneys in both San Diego and Los Angeles. We have Roscoe Arbuckle in a hole here chance to make some money out of him. Oh, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They were trying to railroad him.
He was making $1 million a year in 21. That's a lot of cheddar.
What was that?
Yeah. So they were trying to
$1 million a year in 1921? What was that money? What's that today?
That's got to be like...
Let's guess. The doctor who treated
25,
Rapp
20?
at the hotel testified she had told him Arbuckle did not try to sexually assault her, but the prosecutor got the point dismissed as hearsay. Whoa.
There we go. Yeah.
Whoa.
I forgot the
So what
specifics.
happened to
It's been a
her?
while. I don't know.
Her
No
bladder
marks-
ruptured?
No marks of violence on the body. No signs the girl had been attacked in any way.
Oh, so she might have just had like
Said
a...
she had a chronic bladder condition, according to this.
Oh, so she might have just died.
Yeah.
Fatty Arbuckle was making $1 million. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
let's find out what $1 million.
I'm guessing
in
at least 20.
I'm going
right?
to guess more.
Maybe 25,
I
30?
say $50 million.
Really? Maybe, yeah.
$1 million in 1920, 21 in 2024 money?
You're probably right.
I say it's $50 million because inflation is stupid.
It says it's about 15.8 million.
That's it?
Damn.
Damn.
We're both off.
It
So he was
actually
just only minor balling.
for a
There's
while,
probably dudes
yeah.
were balling way harder than him.
During the
mean-
Depression, his money would have went down, and then it started going back up.
Oh, okay.
From the Depression?
Yeah, after the 30s, that million he had in 1921 would have only been worth 750K.
Oh, wow.
1932, so 10 years later, if you just let it sit, I guess. Then it went up.
Yeah, he was a party animal, but he wasn't a rapist.
Or a murderer.
No.
So she just had a disease.
Yeah.
And she died of that disease, and they just had him for money.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dark shit. It's a book's called Frame Up. It's really good. It's hard to find.
He was acquitted the first trial, and then they tried to get him again. Jury deadlocked. Third trial, Arbuckle was allowed to call witnesses for the first time.
Wow.
So he got
So it's
off,
always
and
been
he made a comeback, but he died like a year after.
The Charlie Chaplin thing and that thing makes me say it's always been fucked.